Right now you're hearing me on the Soundpeats Mini Pro, quiet environment, comment with how I sound. Now you're hearing me on the Soundpeats Mini Pro with some background noise, maybe a crowded coffee shop, comment with how I sound. Comment down below with how you think I sounded, because in my experience with the Soundpeats Mini Pro for phone calls in an indoor quiet environment, they sound great. The moment there's background noise though, the lack of a directional microphone means that they have a difficult time picking up my voice. That said, with their design, I think they do a pretty good job, and I am spoiled for choices, being that I regularly use 2 or 3 pairs of truly wireless headphones at once, whether or not I have a pair dedicated for the gym, personal listening, like around the house headphones, computer headphones. And if you guys want me to do a separate video about what headphones I use, let me know. Now, in full transparency, Soundpeats sent these out to me for review, and they don't get any kind of editorial control over this. They don't get to see the video before you do, and I appreciate Soundpeats giving me the freedom to give you guys my honest review and my honest feedback of these headphones, because actually, for the $50 to $70 price range, I think these headphones sound fantastic, and I think they make a really compelling case. Now, if you're new around here, my name is Mitchell. I'm fluent in tech, so you don't need to be. And like all of my headphone review videos, I will have chapters so you guys can skip around to the parts that you want to see. Now, for all of you spec sheet warriors out there saying that these are the best headphones on paper for $50 because hint, hint, you guys can save $20 and buy them on AliExpress if you don't care about a warranty in your country. And I'll link down below to where I found them for $50. On paper, the headphones are really impressive, right? 10mm driver, Bluetooth 5.2, the Qualcomm 3040 chipset with CVC 8.0, aptX adaptive, 5 hours of active noise cancellation, playback, 7 hours of just normal playback without ANC, and you'll get anywhere between 15 to 20 hours of playback with the case in my testing, depending upon volume and active noise cancellation. But you didn't come here for me to read the specs off. You came for me to tell you what my experience with them is, and we're gonna start that, as always, with the design, build quality, and materials of these headphones. Now, the case of these headphones is really simple, really minimalistic. It feels really nicely made. It's got a nice curve to it. The lid doesn't flap around. Charges via USB-C, has a 3-color indicator light on the front of the case. Green means you're good to go. Red means it's dead, yellow means you have probably 50% battery life. Case uses a soft touch plastic that does a good job of repelling fingerprints and scratches. I like the materials a lot. When we take the headphones out of the case, we are greeted with a nice metallic feeling on the outside. Whether or not it's metal, it probably isn't, but the outside control area of the headphones does feel really nice and premium. They have a white or red LED indicator in the microphone cutout hole at the bottom. You can't see the LED when you're wearing them, and they fit, as you guys can see, they fit really flush in the ear. Now, depending upon the shape of your ears, what ear tips you use, it's going to depend a lot on sound quality. I had some issues with my personal fit getting them to seal, and that gave me a bit of a bass leak, and we'll talk about sound towards the end of this video. If you can get these headphones to fully seat in your ear and you can get the right ear tip size for them, whether or not you use the 3 included ear tips or you get something like SpinFit ear tips, you are going to be greeted with fantastic sound quality. Now, one detail that I really like about these headphones is the cutout around the charging pin. It means that there's less kind of overall stress on the charging pins when you put them in the case, and the headphones have a really nice kind of click sound when they do slide into the case well. It is worth noting, at the top of the headphones, we do have a secondary microphone for the active noise cancellation and for the CVC, and overall, design-wise, I don't really have any qualms, although these might not fit everyone and your experience may vary. Next up, I want to talk about the controls, because in my experience, controls can make or break a pair of headphones. And luckily, these headphones have full controls for fast forward, rewind, play, pause, ambient mode, active noise canceling, normal mode, gaming mode, volume up and volume down, and the only control that they're lacking is rewind. Now, Soundpeats has said that they have an app and they're working on making more of their headphones compatible with the app, but I would love the opportunity to get rid of the gaming mode in favor of rewind. And as always, we're going to have a latency test on YouTube right now. Gaming mode on versus gaming mode off. It's a minor difference. I mean, they're aptX headphones, but if you want to game in 2022, you're still gonna need wired headphones. I've reviewed a variety of gaming specific headphones that advertise low latency, and I'll have a link to some of those up here for you guys. But in my experience, wired headphones are still the best overall gaming experience. Next, I wanna touch on the active noise canceling, because I have 4 other pairs of active noise canceling headphones right now. 3 of them are from Pamu Quiet Mini, Pamu Z1, as well as the Elevoc Clear. The Elevoc Clear are by far the best active noise canceling headphones out of all of these. They're also the most expensive. I would put the ANC on these headphones on par with any of the Pamu headphones, specifically the Pamu Z1. I don't think it's necessarily better. The Pamu headphones have done a great job in my experience, and I'll have a link for you guys to watch a review of those. And if you guys want me to do a head-to-head comparison between these and the Pamu headphones, because they both come in at around a similar price point, let me know down in the comments. I would say that the active noise canceling quality of these is fine for like street noise. It's gonna help you out in a loud cafe, but don't expect it to absolutely transform your plane ride. Now, the most important part that you've been waiting for is sound quality. And how is sound quality affected by ANC? In my experience, we had a little bit of a shift in the mids, but it's not like the sound profile completely changes with these, and they do a pretty good job of maintaining a consistent sound, ANC off versus ANC on. Pass-through mode is kind of weird in what it does to like the volume, because it really does make it sound like you're wearing a pair of open headphones. Whether or not you like it or hate it, that's just a personal preference, but the transparency mode is definitely appreciated. Now, sound quality wise, I was impressed. I was really, really impressed. The sound quality of these is what I would say fantastic. They are definitely a notch above Pamu headphones in regards to the accuracy of sound. It's not that they don't have a playful sound, it's that the bass is really well controlled. The highs shine through, but they are never harsh, and there's really good definition. Now, I listen to a variety of music from AC/DC to some classic rock like Boston, which has a larger variety of instruments. I listen to some mid-90s hip hop, which is mostly sample based. Some stuff like Dr. Dre, DJ Quick. I listen to some more modern electronic dance music, some tropical house from the likes of Baker Matt, Alexo and Grosso, Swedish House Mafia, and some other kind of more popular EDM. And across the genres, these headphones sound really good. Male vocals like AC/DC, Bon Scott, Brian Johnson, male vocals have a lot of definition. Listening to hip hop, the mids are really well balanced versus the bass and versus the high. And you can hear all of the lyrics if you're listening to something like Twista, Overnight Celebrity. There's that kind of definition, which in my opinion is fantastic. Now, whether or not these headphones are worth your money is going to depend on what region of the world you're living in. Now, if you want to buy them off AliExpress, you're not going to have a local warranty within your country, more likely than not. And normally on Amazon, they're around $69 dollars. If you want to get them on AliExpress, they're $49.99. And that means that these headphones are pretty close to the same price as the Halo W1, which feature a dual balanced armature, a balanced armature and a dynamic driver. You forego that in favor of getting ANC. And I would actually tell you that sound quality between like the Halo W1 and these, I think that these sound better. Especially if you take into account the soundstage on them. The soundstage of these headphones for a pair of really small earbuds was absolutely mind-blowing. And in my opinion, these are kind of the champ for the $50 to $70 range for a pair of headphones. That said, I know that Pamu is coming out with another pair of headphones, which is likely to support aptX and also have active noise cancellation. I've been talking to them about sending me a pre-production unit. And if you guys want me to do other comparisons with headphones that I currently have right now, let me know in the description down below. And until next time, it's been Mitchell. Peace.